there! Thanks for joining me in this video. In this video, I want to discuss the ETA, also known as the Electronic Travel Authorization. This is a relatively new requirement, and essentially what it is those individuals who come from a visa-exempt country. So visa-exempt countries are usually European countries, US for example. These countries are exempt from actually applying for a visitor visa, or also known as a TRV, will now require an ETA. And what an ETA essentially is an application that you fill online, and you should be able to receive a decision relatively quickly, sometimes within minutes of submitting the application, and that application would be attached to your passport. So when you go online, you fill in some basic information. Most of that information is in your passport, so your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your passport number, passport issue date, expiration date, and so forth. And within minutes, you should get an ETA. Now, you don't necessarily need to print the confirmation. You could if you wanted to, but you don't need to. That approval will be linked with your passport. So when you book a flight to come to Canada, the flight attendant or the flight individuals who book your flight will look at your passport and ensure that you have that ETA, and then you've applied for that. And once they confirm that, then they will allow you to board on the plane. Canadian permanent residence holders do not need an ETA. However, majority of the clients that contact us is when their PR card has expired and they did not know that it has expired, and now they're trying to do an ETA. Unfortunately, an ETA does not work for an individual with an expired PR card. So that is a completely different video. So do watch that video that explains what you need to do. But if you have a valid permanent residency card, you do not need to have the Electronic Travel Authorization. You just show your foreign passport and your valid PR card, and the flight attendant or whoever will allow you to board the plane. If you come from a visa-exempt country, you again show your passport, and like I said, the passport will show once the flight attendant swipes your passport. They'll see that you've already been granted the ETA. The other thing that I want to mention is there's a lot of confusion about US citizens and green card holders. Both of these individuals do need to have an ETA when you do when you travel via plane. However, I have found that majority of the officers are very lenient towards Americans, especially American citizens, where even if they don't have the ETA, they're still allowed to board the plane and they're still allowed to enter. But by regulation, technically, even Americans are supposed to apply for this. Again, remember, this is only via plane. If it's via sea or land, then you do not need an ETA. So if you're an American citizen or a green card holder and you're driving through the Niagara border, for example, then you will not be needing the ETA. But if you're flying to Canada, then technically you should apply online and get that taken care of. And as I stated, you do get the ability to print that confirmation if you choose to do so. However, there's no need. The ETA is automatically attached to your passport. Now, for those who are not coming from visa-exempt countries, so people from India, Pakistan, China, where they have to apply for a visitor visa, when your visitor visa is approved and the visitor visa goes for stamping, so where you get the TRV stamped in your passport, then that ETA is also included into that. So you don't have to actually apply for the ETA separately. So that's very important that you understand that. You could if you wanted to, but it's not needed. So essentially you get the visitor visa approved, you get that stamp in your passport, or that foil that's inside your passport that shows that you have a visitor visa approved to enter Canada. And when the visa office issues you this TRV, that ETA is automatic. So I hope that makes sense and that clarifies a little bit about who needs an ETA and when you need to apply for it. If you have any questions about this, do give us a call. We're here to help. Thank you, and until next time.